got a histogram here for runners under 30 years of age, okay, and it says you calculate how many members of the running club are under 30 years of age. Now remember, when it says how many, we're looking at the frequency, okay, so we want here the total frequency, and to get that, remember, it's the area of each bar on a histogram, okay, so you can't use this column, okay, for frequency, because this is frequency density column. So the area of each bar gives us the frequency, how many are there. So the area of this bar, well, the width here is 4, isn't it? The class width is 4, and the height is 1, okay, so it's 4 times 1, which would be 4, of course. The next bar is 4, the width is 4, and the height is 4, so 4 times 4, which would be 16. The next bar, the width is 4, and the height is 3, so 4 across times 3, which is 12. And the next bar then is 8 across, and the height is 0.5. So if you work that out, it's 4. So add these together, 36. There's 36 there, okay, in total. And it says then calculate an estimate for the median time taken by the under 30s to run 400 meters. Now, if there are 36 runners, the median runner will be the 18th runner, if you think about it, because it's halfway, isn't it? So the median runner will be the 18th. So the 18th runner. Now you've got four runners in this group. So how many more do we need? Well, of course, if we've got 4 in this group, we need another 14, won't we, to get us to the 18th runner, yeah? So the first 4 here, another 14. Now we need 14, but in this group there's actually 16 in there, isn't there? So we don't need all of that group. We only need 14 of those runners. So we've got to think about what fraction of this group that we need. And the fraction, of course, well, if I need 14 runners here, it'll be 14 out of 16. That'll be the fraction of that group I need. 14 out of 16 simplifies to be 7/8 when I cancel that fraction down. So to work out the actual median time, I need 7/8 of this group, okay? So 7/8 of this width here. Now, because the width is 4, I'm going to need 7/8 of 4 minutes, or 4 seconds rather. Okay, I need to work that out, and then I can see how far along I'm going to be. Now 7/8 of 4 is quite easy to work out if you think about it, because 1/8 of 4 is just 4 divided by 8, which is a half. Okay, so 1/8 of 4 is a half. 7/8 then of 4 will be 7 lots of half, which is 3.5. So we're 3.5 seconds into this group. So the median will be 54. Add then 3.5. So 57.5 seconds along. Okay, so if you go around there, 57.5, we'll make sure then that you've got 14 from this group to go along with that 4 there, so you've got 18 in total. So it says then the frequency table below shows the results for members who are 30 years or over. So complete the diagram here, the histogram. Now we've got to work out what frequency density is. Now remember, frequency density, quite simply, is the frequency, so the number of people, divide by the class width. Okay, so in this case here, the frequency is 4. The class width there is also 4, isn't it? Because 54 take away 50 is 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. The frequency here is 10. The class width there is, again, 4. So 10 divided by 4, and if you work that out, 2.5. The class width here is 2, so 16 divided by 2 is 8. Class width here is also 2, so 18 divided by 2 is 9, and the class width here is 8, so 12 divided by 8. So 12 divided by 8, if you work that out, okay, you get 1.5 there. Okay, so on our histogram, we need our frequency density scale going up to 9 essentially. So what I'm going to do here is, if I go up in ones like this, it should fit on. So the first group then, going from 50 to 54, and we've got look for the frequency density now, okay, not the frequency. Frequency density is 1. So go from 50 to 54. Then 54 to 58, it's 2.5. Then 58 to 60, it will be 8. Then 60 to 62, it's 9. And then 62 to 70 is 1.5. Okay, so then it says, on average, which of the two groups was faster at running 400 meters? Now, when it comes to average, I would compare the medians, okay? Now, we know the median in part A for under 30s. We worked that out to be 57.5, okay? So for the over 30s, the median, well, do you know what? I can even look at the table here. The table actually helps when it comes to the median, because if I work out here how many are there, I've got 4 add 10 is 14, add 16 is 30, 48, 60. There's 60 runners. There's 60 runners here that are 30 years or over, okay? So the median will be the 30th runner, won't it? 30th runner. Now if you look here, it works out quite nice, the distribution, because you've got 4 add 10 add 16 is 30. So you've got 30 going that way, and then you've got 18 and 12, you've got 30 going this way. So the median runner time will be there, because you've got 30 either side. So it will be at that time there, which is exactly 60 seconds. So you've got 60 seconds here, you've got 57.5 seconds here. Who's faster? So you could say, obviously, the under 30s are faster when you compare the medians, okay? And the medians, of course, is a type of average, so they are slightly faster.